Good morning. It has now been 1 month since I declared a state of emergency in the city of Frederick. And since that time, we have seen the unimaginable happen in our community. Our favorite establishments and retailers are shut down or are operating in limited capacities. Many of our residents have lost their jobs and are waiting relief funds for their families, for their businesses, for their livelihoods. The spring vibrancy of Frederick has been muted. The most recent models show that we have passed the peak of hospital resource usage, but are still a few days away from the peak number of deaths in the state. We know the mandated measures are hard. However, these actions are working, and they will continue to require our diligence and commitment to keep our community and our neighbors safe. Last night, our community was asked to take our diligence and commitment a little farther. Dr. Barbara Brookmeyer, the leading health officer in Frederick County, issued a health order stating that beginning Thursday, April 16th, customers and employees at essential retail businesses will be required to wear face coverings. The health order also requires that retailers establish capacity limits on the number of customers in the facility at a given time, and on the number of individuals in any queue outside the establishment to promote social distancing. Essential retail businesses are to provide employees with access to clean restrooms, stocked with soap and sanitizer. They must allow employees to wash their hands at least every 30 minutes. Employees must be allowed to wear masks or face coverings, and employers must provide such coverings or make provisions for employees to obtain them. Essential retail businesses also must continue to comply with existing state and local sanitation requirements and statutes. In addition, appropriate signage and markings to reinforce social distancing and spacing must be displayed. Businesses who use shared equipment, such as baskets or hand carts, must provide sanitation equipment, such as hand wipes or alcohol swabs, for individual use. The installation of physical barriers, for example, plexiglass or plastic wrap between cashiers and customers, is encouraged where possible. We know many in our community are wondering where to obtain masks and appropriate personal protective equipment. Masks made for healthcare settings, such as surgical masks or N95 masks, should be reserved for healthcare workers. For most residents, cloth face coverings are an acceptable alternative. The CDC offers instructions on how to make face coverings at home with t-shirts or bandanas, as well as information about how to safely remove and clean cloth face coverings. We have added that information to our COVID-19 website, cityofFrederickMD.gov/COVID-19. Our goal at this time continues to be to protect the health, life, and safety of you, our residents. However, we know that beyond your health, you are worried about the deep economic impacts threatening Frederick's future. Last night, along with the Board of Aldermen, I began to discuss our fiscal year 2021 budget. We are working hard to understand the impact of COVID-19 on our organization so that we can better deploy resources to serve our community. Comments on the budget process are accepted online, and we ask that you share your thoughts with us over the next several weeks. Also, I would like to take a moment to thank our telecommunicators, as this week is National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week. Our hardworking city dispatchers and public safety telecommunicators serve as a vital link between our community and our law enforcement, especially during this COVID-19 pandemic. They are on the front lines to ensure resources get to where they are needed. Thank you very much for your service. Lastly, I continue to ask you to make efforts to stay informed. Visit cityofFrederickMD.gov/COVID-19, sign up for our email and text alerts, download our iSpires app, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Nextdoor. Please continue to take action to stop the spread, follow the new health directive on face coverings. Together, we will get through this. Be safe, Frederick.